How you doing, brother? What are we doing today?
I'm thinking just a tidy up. I still like to be able to brush it back, but some textures, some layers, and still brushing it back would be nice.
What do you feel like right now is like the thing that's bothering you the most?
I think like if the sides get puffy, they kind of flare out a bit. I want it to have a kind of a cleaner cut look.
Just right now, it feels quite messy, right?
It's messy. There's no structure or like purpose to it. It just kind of falls where it goes.
I wouldn't want to change the actual look itself. I think it just needs a tidy up. Funny you say that it's puffing out. It's quite obvious that the sides are really grown out. So what's happening is like as you're brushing it back, it's still sticking out because there's just way too much weight. And then the back, there's not enough layers, so the shape is quite flat and you have a lot of heaviness through the back. So what I want to do, I want to bring the line slightly higher and then have more layers so it seems more natural and is easier for you to manage. And even with the front, the fact that it's so long and heavy, it tends to fall more towards the side than having something that's more like structured through the back. So I think having some layers that are shorter is going to make this look way cleaner. Does that work for you?
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, let's give Eric a mid-length haircut. We're going to start with splitting down the profile from the left and right side. And then we're going to section off the parietal. And then what we're doing is we're separating the crown using a V section, which is going to allow us to have more control later on when we start layering it. And now we want to separate the back using the left and right side so we could start with the nape as our first zone, working in a clean, meticulous way to have more control and more balance throughout. Time for the razor cutting. You see me use a feather razor for more of a natural finish, and then we use elevation to reduce more weight for the line to sit softer. Now that we have the guideline through the nape, it's time to layer this. You see me use a square cutting line leading up to the top. This is going to allow us to still build some shape and weight right underneath the crown. At this point, we're using a line technique with a feather to build the most amount of weight to have balance with the lengths through the back. Here we're reducing the length through the crown using a texturizing technique with a round cutting line. And then we're going square leading up to the top. Using a diffuser here after applying some cream for more of a wet and natural finish. And this is my final attempt on a mid-length haircut on Eric.